Well, hi Aries, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your September reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. One more shuffle. For Aries. Universe. What can you expect to come up in your life for Aries? Is that two or one? It's one. Okay, Aries, the overall energy of your reading is the Ten of Swords. It is a lot better than it looks. This is the end of the pain. Okay? You've been through something and it's ending. You're getting it behind you. So this is a great card to have. There is no 11 of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the end, and that surrounds your entire reading. This is going to allow you to move forward. I can see this already. I have the Chariot and your highest energy. The Chariot and the Ten of Swords are the two highest energy cards in your whole reading. So, this is about moving forward. Sometimes at a pretty fast pace. This is the card for Cancer. So Cancer might be in your chart or be in somebody else's chart around this reading. But here you are. You're ready to move forward because you're ending something here. It's right next to the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is right above the Ten of Swords and next to the Chariot. You have been kind of like not wanting to move forward. You have been, see, you're blindfolded. Your heart is protected. Your swords are up of truth and clarity and self-protection. So you've been just like an ostrich with its head in the sand, just not wanting to deal with anything. You didn't want to move forward. You've probably been in the Nine of Swords, which is in the pain, in the middle of it. And you were just in a place where you didn't want to take any chances. You weren't ready. Your heart wasn't healed. You just didn't want to deal with moving forward. Well, now you are. That is excellent. And so, then we have the King of Swords. This is what you are now, okay? You have one sword up. You are not blindfolded. You're sitting on the throne. You're in self-protection mode. Male or female? All these cards are male or female. So, you're going forward with your sword up, so seeking truth and clarity along the way. And you will ask it, and you will also protect yourself along the way. Under the Chariot is the Five of Wands. Now moving forward. You've been in this state of confusion, stress, anxiety about moving forward. That might be one reason that you weren't dealing with it. Because whatever reasons is, you might have been stressed about being in the Nine of Swords. I mean, you are ending. That is coming to an end. So these swords is the end of something something is getting behind you that you didn't need that energy around you. So it's a good card. But, you know, the stress and the confusion and the anxiety about moving forward was a little overwhelming for you. But you're getting out of that. You're deciding to go ahead and move forward, but just do it with caution. On the other side of the Ten of Swords is the Four of Wands. Yes, this is a divine soulmate card. This is union of two people with lots of love and happiness. Whoa. I think this is what you're healing over. Then let me think about this. Because the reason I think this is what you're healing over, that you had a committed relationship with a soulmate here, and it was a good one, I think it was really hurtful. I think it ended, and it was very hurtful when it ended, because it's like it was a good relationship. That's why you were not wanting to move forward. Well, you're ready now. You're putting all this behind you. Under all this confusion, I have the King of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn might be strong in your chart or strong around this reading. And also that King of Swords is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Might be strong in your chart or strong around this reading. But the King of Pentacles, looking at the pentacle. It's security, stability, groundedness. This is what you need. You might have been in this relationship before, and I think it ended. But I think the pentacle was lacking. I don't think it was very grounded or very secure. Even though there was a lot of love, and it was a soulmate, and it was a union, I just don't think it was very secure. And then, so it ended up kind of falling apart. So next to the King of Pentacles is the World card. Yay! Under the Ten of Swords. You're entering a whole new life cycle. And you're going into this new life cycle with your sword up, so self-protection, and you are keeping your eye on the ball on the pentacle. But you are moving forward into a new life cycle. I have the Eight of Cups under this Four of Wands. This is what you walked away from right here. The love. But there wasn't any pentacles. I think that was the whole problem. So, you're leaving it all behind. You're entering a new life cycle. And now let's see what happens. For Aries. For our Aries. What else do they need to know? What's coming in? That's what I want to know. What is coming in? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. For Aries. Oh my heck. Well, Five of Pentacles is up on your highest energy line. You have been spending time alone. You definitely. You were either ghosted, or you broke up with somebody, or just left out in the cold type feeling. You've been in that energy. That's why you haven't been wanting to move forward. This is what you healed from, the pain. But in comes somebody. Somebody's coming in. This is a soulmate, best friends with love. You might already know this. You do already know this person. This might be the same person that you had a falling out with. Because if it's not, it's someone you still know. Because the Three of Cups is right next to the Two of Cups. This is a card for happy reunions. Look at all those cups now. A lot of cups. And remember I said you were lacking pentacles? Well, let's see if there's any pentacles coming up. I already see a bunch down here. But, yeah, there's a reunion with a best friend and soulmate. They really do love you. It's a happy reunion. And it's right next to you being, you know, left out in the cold or feeling lonely. I think they'd come back. If it's not them, it's someone else. I think it's them, though. And I think that you were in a committed relationship with them prior. And here they come back. I have the Five of Swords under the Five of Pentacles and next to the Four of Wands. Remember this soulmate relationship? A divine soulmate, 11-11, Four of Wands, union between two people. So yeah, you did have a lot of joy in your relationship. It just wasn't grounded. And so I think you've got a lot of truth and clarity. Look at picking up all those swords. Look at all the swords. But you never took your mind off of them. You were always thinking about them. Even as lonely as you were, as bad as you felt. This is why you're ready to move forward. They come back. I think you were getting frustrated. I think you were getting anxious, confused on whether they would ever return. Because I think that you were always hoping that they would. But they need to have a pentacle, okay? I have the 7 of Pentacles here next to the 5 of Swords and under 2 of Cups. This is waiting. You waited and waited. Like, will they come back and like offer some sort of commitment? And waited. It could have been a week. It could have been a month. But it felt like a long time. You're really starting to think, look at this person. You're really starting to think nothing that's never going to happen. And this is right under that 2 of Cups. Even though you had that strong connection. And they did come back, but, you know, next to the 7 of Pentacles is the 7 of Swords. And this is under the reunion. There was deceitful energy of some sort. They were hiding something from you. What were they hiding from you? They could have been spying on you, you know, through social media or just parked out in front of your house, you know. I think they had a lot of contemplating. I think they had a lot of soul searching to do, but I do think it involved spying on you. And then they came back. And they came back. Look at this. I have the Hierophant. You wanted to be grounded? The Hierophant is extremely grounded. They come back, and it's like they want to get married. Or they want to get engaged. They want to offer you what you wanted all along, you know, that was lacking in this beautiful relationship. They want to try. This is, you know, commitment. It's very spiritual. It's very grounded. It's very secure, and it signifies a marriage. This card can signify a marriage. So I had 2 cards that can signify a marriage. And with the 10 of Pentacles right next to the Hierophant, this signifies marriage. Here's all the Pentacles that you've been, that's all they had to do before was like, you know, make a commitment, please. And now they come back and they are just all commitment here. With love, lots of love. So, union between 2 people here, you're coming back, you're getting back together. Extended family, pets, and children are in this card, and this is full of commitment, security, stability, groundedness. It's like right under the 7 of Pentacles. This is what you've been waiting for. They're coming back, and they are more than willing to commit to you. And there you are. I mean, you got the whole new life cycle here. Here you're looking at the Pentacle and you're moving into a new life cycle because you turned your back. You had to turn your back on the love because there was no commitment. Well, they're back. And they're offering you everything that you wanted in this relationship. So you're holding on to this staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and you've got the World in the other hand. Yeah, you are definitely thinking of accepting this offer and moving forward with them. I really think you are, because that 3 of Cups, I think the offer that they're making with you and coming, your heads are coming together, your minds are coming together here. And I think it's just a very joyful time when this happens. And you're going to be moving forward. Let me take out one more card. The 3 of Swords. You know, this 3 of Swords goes right there. Right on the King of Swords. You being in self-protection mode, your heart was really broken over this relationship. That's why you didn't go anywhere. That's why you just stayed put. You protected your heart, had a blindfold on, your guard up. Your heart was broken. They didn't want to commit. You felt abandoned, left out in the cold. And it's like night and day. So you go from the 3 of Swords to the 3 of Cups. That is awesome. I mean, they're coming back. A lot of people don't see the light, but you have a very strong connection. and they do feel it, and they don't want to let you go. They really don't. But they do take some time to figure that one out. But it looks like they'll be back, and you're going to enter a new life cycle with them. With them, Aries. So, Aries, thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.